What's up guys, today we're going to be comparing the Galaxy A50s to the Bold N1. So $200 for the Bold N1, or it's $250 if you want to buy it on Amazon, and the Galaxy A50s is $350 currently on eBay right now, or will come to Amazon I believe next month. So let's go ahead and talk about the hardware with both these phones. So when you pick both of them up, you'll notice that the Bold M1 is actually a glass and metal design for a $200 phone. That's actually pretty insane. That's why it's considered, in my opinion, one of the best budget phones. It's just because of the build quality. Now, the build quality on the Galaxy A50s is not bad by any means, but it is plastic, and when you're holding both of them, the M1 just has a nice weight to it. And also, it just feels a little bit more premium in the hand. It feels like a more expensive device. So the Galaxy A50s, as you can see, has this crazy design that I've been talking about. Looks very nice. When it's hitting the light, you get all these psychedelic colors, and the patterns look really nice. So I really like it. It's got the modern triple camera setup. So overall, they're both really nice phones. So let's just go over the hardware on both. So as you can see, you've got the power button, you've got the volume rocker. At the bottom of both devices, you have a headphone jack, one speaker, and USB Type-C. Now when you flip both devices over, as you can see, you have a full screen display, no notch on the N1, and you have a little wider drop notch with the camera. You have a pop-up camera on the N1. So for the display sizes, for the Bold M1, you have an AMOLED display. It is a 6.4 inch, 85% screen to body ratio, 1080 by 2340, and 403 for the PPI. So very nice. On the A50s, you have a Super AMOLED display. It is a 6.4 inch, and it is 1080 by 2340, and it is also 403 for the PPI. So they both look really good. I don't have any problems with the display. Viewing angles are great. Colors look really great and vibrant. They both pop. Now when you're watching content on both devices, you can see I prefer the no-notch viewing experience. I'll take the risk of the pop-up camera if it does malfunction, but I haven't had any problems with it. But some people don't like that. They don't want to take that risk. And the notch isn't super big. It's not like it's intruding a lot, but as you can see, both displays look really good. Now let's check out the speaker quality on both. Starting off with the Bold. Yeah, so the Galaxy A50s speaker is a little bit better in terms of giving more bass, giving more thump. So that's one of the things I have with the Bold M1. The speaker is okay. It's not the best, but it is pretty good. It's just not the, you're not going to get heavy bass hits, but they're both pretty loud. Yeah, so yeah. Now both phones are running Android 9.0, and both phones should get Android 10. I know the Bold will. Now let's just run down these specs real quick. So we have the Helio P70 processor on the N1, and we also have 4 GB of RAM, 128 GB of storage with micro SD support for another 128 gigs. With the Galaxy A50s, we also have the Exynos 9611 processor. We do have 4 GB of RAM, and we have 128 GB of storage on this model right here, and you can expand that actually to 1 TB. So the Galaxy A50s beats the Bold in terms of being able to expand that storage to 1 TB instead of 128 gigs. Now let's go ahead and run a speed test. We're going to clear out all the applications. And let's just try something like YouTube. 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, oh those are both the same. Chrome. These are almost dead on the same. Let's try the camera. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, these are all like almost the same basically. Alright, let's try a game and see how it. I'm gonna load up Call of Duty. 3, 2, 1. Galaxy A50s was a little bit faster. Yeah, so the A50s was a little bit faster than the Bold. Let's try one more. Let's try PUBG. 3, 2, 1. So I mean, the Galaxy A50s launching games is a little bit faster, but you gotta remember you're paying $200 for this, and it's almost neck and neck with it. Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, I think it. Well, I actually think it beat it. Yeah, I think the A50, the golden one actually beat it right there. Huh. So let's go ahead and talk about the camera. So for the Bold, you have a 16 megapixel and a 5 megapixel dual camera setup. Shoots in 1080p. You also have a 13 megapixel pop-up selfie camera. So with the Galaxy A50s, you have a triple camera setup. It is a 48 megapixel wide, an 8 megapixel ultra wide, and a 5 megapixel depth sensor, along with a 32 megapixel pop-up camera. So when we're checking out photos, they both look really good, especially the Bold for its price. But the Galaxy A50s, it does have a high resolution camera, so when you're zooming into images and stuff like that, it's going to keep that clarity. And if you zoom in a little too much on the Bold, you'll kind of lose clarity, because you know it doesn't have that 48 megapixel, and also you don't have that ultra wide on the Bold M1, so you're missing that one. You do have the depth sensor, but you're gonna have to make that decision whether you care about it or not. So the ultra wide, you can see for the Galaxy A50, works pretty well. But overall, I thought they were both pretty much spot on in terms of camera quality. As you can see with the doorknob here, you can see they both look really good, but when you zoom in on the A50s, you get a little bit more detail, and the Bold will lose detail. So let's check out the fingerprint scanner speed. 3, 2, 1. So both pretty much the same. They both work pretty good. The Galaxy A50s, you can use the face unlock, which works great. The Bold M1 does not have face unlock, because they don't want you popping up that selfie camera a whole bunch. I have no clue how many pop up it's rated for, so that's a little unfortunate. So you kind of win on the A50s in terms of getting into the phone, your options. Alright, so let's keep running these specs down. So you have no NFC on the Bold M1, so if that's important, it is not there. You also have Bluetooth 4.1. You have NFC on the Galaxy A50s, and you have Bluetooth 5.0 on here, which is really nice. So you also have a 3,500 milliamp battery, and you'll get about 6 to 7 hours of battery life depending on how light or heavy you use it. And on the Galaxy A50s, you will have a 4,000 milliamp battery, and I got about 8 hours of battery life on this guy. So the 4,000 milliamp battery is really nice on the Galaxy A50s. Will get you through about a day and a half. The Bold will get you through about a day. It can get you through a day and a half if you're a light user. Now the Bold M1, believe it or not, actually has wireless charging, so you get wireless charging with a $200 phone, and that's pretty crazy. So the Galaxy A50s does not have that. You do have 15-watt fast charging, but you also have fast charging with the Bold M1. It's just an 18 watt. So as you can see, the takeoffs and the pros and cons, you kind of have to make the decision, which stuff that you care about the most. So they're both really great devices. So which phone would you guys pick up? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below, and I'll check you guys out in the next one.